Toby, how relieved you to get that win?
Yeah, very. We wanted to sign off and make sure that we got some momentum into Block 2, because Block 1's not been tough and challenging and obviously not gone as we'd liked it for various reasons, and we probably underperformed the levels that we've shown previously. We can talk about the mitigation for that, but ultimately it comes down to getting yourself into the window, and I thought we did that much better today. Started the game much better, gave ourselves a chance, built into it, and then it got into an arm wrestle, and at Bridgend we're pretty good at an arm wrestle.
Yeah, how much of a boost were those returning internationals for you?
Yeah, look, ultimately any coach and also young players that have been around, they want leadership on the pitch, and you want people that have been there and done it, and that's easy to say, but you've still got to deliver on it. And I thought all week those boys have really put their hands up and been visible in various ways, whether it be line out prep, Adam Beard, whether it be Jack talking about the overall message, whether it be tips around defence. I know obviously that he's been around, but your big players and your senior players need to be senior and be visible, and I thought they were outstanding, not just today but also in the week.
I bet you wouldn't mind playing at Bridgend every week.
Now there's an answer I've got for that, which I'm not allowed to say. But Bridgend's good for us, right? And we talked about that too, because we go well here, we like the proximity to the pitch, we like the crowd atmosphere. We just do well there.
It was scrappy, but that second half you really did dominate.
Yeah, I think it was a typical Ospreys performance in a lot of ways. Yeah, well, of course we'd love it to be pretty, and we're challenging ourselves to try and be better, but we went back to basics. This week we went back to the things that have got us there and get us in the fight, and we delivered on those, and funny enough a game broke out that we won.
You've got a few weeks now to look back and prepare for the next block. I mean, what are the things that you're going to reflect on and work on? Well,
like any group, we'll have a block review and see where it is. There's obviously context to that. We know that we're going to be missing some players for November, so it needs to do that. We need to reintegrate some injured players that are coming back, that have been injured all season, that are coming in. So we've got a lot of work to do in order to be ready for Zebra away, which is the next URC game. We've got a development game against Dragons, or an A game against Dragons, where we can give people some minutes. So yeah, there's a good plan in place, and obviously want to try and keep that momentum going through.
I don't want to jinx you, but injury-wise, you seem to have come through the worst of it now, and hopefully you'll have more available than not available in the next block.
Well, when you say come through it, I don't think there was anyone left to be injured. I think everybody sort of ticked that box, as it were. But no, it's good, and what's really pleasing for the group and for us is there's some long-term boys that have been not available for the whole of the so your James Fenders, your Reece Henrys, Will Griff, for example. These boys coming back, they're not just good players, they're good energisers. They've got a point to prove, and on those days where it gets a bit difficult, you want boys that are going to bring the energy to the group, and that's what newness brings you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Just a word about Jack. His return, man of the match.
Incredible.
Pretty useful for you and for the next month as well.
Incredible player. Leads by example. One of the reasons for him taking over the captaincy is we believe in a captain that does lead by example, not always by what he says. Sometimes in an ideal world you have both. We chip in on the vocality front, but Jack, like Justin Tipuric before him, is a person that leads by example, and I thought from the get-go you saw the collisions, driving people backwards, ball carrying relentlessly, getting off the floor. He's a special player.
How important was it to win today against a good side in order to at least sort of put this block behind you and be ready for the next one?
Yeah, I think that we deal in emotion a lot, right? So to have some emotional credit, if you like, and momentum is probably the most important thing, because you want to get up the next time and do it again. So you've got to. It's good that we can have a down week now and recharge the physical batteries and the mental batteries a little bit, but you want the energy and the want to do well, not just from a place of fear of we really need to win now. And young players, and we've got a lot of them. We don't want them to feel that. We want them to feel that they can keep getting better, keep performing well in a team that's got momentum. It's much easier to do that.